Hiya, babes. This is Whitney, and I am your host here on the Daily Dose of Growth podcast, where we grow, heal, learn, and create the most powerful version of ourselves every single day. If at any point you are getting any value from this, like this, share this, comment, leave a review, share this on your Instagram stories, tag me in your Instagram stories. I would love to hear feedback from you guys. I have been asked the question a lot about where I get my motivation from, even on my weakest days. We're going to talk about motivation today. And if you are somebody that lacks motivation in any area of your life, I think you're going to want to listen to this. I'm going to give you some tips as to why you may lack motivation. I'm also going to give you some tips to help you gain your motivation. Are y'all ready for this? I'm excited. I just want to start by saying that motivation is not real. You keep seeking motivation to get up and do something, and it's not real. Motivation is something that comes from when you're disciplined. Motivation is for people that don't have a meaningful mission. People that don't really know what they're looking for, really clear on their goals. You're not lacking motivation. You're lacking discipline. Discipline is for people that are clear on their vision, who have a purpose, and for people who know who they're really wanting to become, who they want to create. Listen to me when I tell you this. I feel like so many of us are trying to create this powerful version of ourselves. We get so wrapped up in being perfect, and I am the most powerful version of myself when I can do it all and I can achieve it all. The most powerful version of you is not the I can do anything version. The most powerful version of yourself is the disciplined version. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to drink that. I don't hang out with those type of people. I know how to protect my energy. I know how to protect my peace, so I can't go out and do that. I am focused. I have a goal to accomplish. I am laser focused into what I want. I'm not going to go out and waste the time and the energy with these people doing these things. I need to be disciplined. When you are focused and you are going towards a goal and you want nothing more but to accomplish that goal, whatever it is, you discipline yourself to take the actions needed to hit that goal. Take an inventory of your actions, and I guarantee it equals to what you're getting. I'm going to give you a list of things as to why you may think that you're lacking this motivation that you're looking for. You're bored, you're stressed out, you're burnout, the lack of clear goals, like I said earlier. What are you eating? Who are you hanging out with? What does your morning routine look like? Is your first action step in the morning when you first wake up is to check your phone? Are you scrolling social media? Motivation is a feeling. So when your mind isn't in the right spot, when you're not thinking clearly, you're not going to have that motivation that you're looking for. Nothing's going to drive you. Nothing's going to move you. Nothing's going to push you. If you can't think clearly and you don't feel the right way or you don't look good, listen, look good, feel good, okay? When I tell y'all to get up and move, if you've been following me for a while on any kind of platform, you guys know I tell you every single morning to get up, move your bodies, drink your water, and do something that makes you feel alive today. Yes or no? Yes. I don't say that every morning just to have something to say. I tell you that every morning because it is important. You look good, you feel good, you do good. And the only way that happens is if you get up, you move your body, drink some damn water. Let's talk about your morning routine. You guys know that I have a pretty strict morning routine. I had a pretty strict one before I moved to Florida. I can tell you when I was really strict on that morning routine is when I felt my best. I've been trying to pick it up here lately. Everything's been so chaotic with the move, getting settled, the adjustments, everything, but we're starting to get back on track and I am starting to feel a little bit better. When I tell you that you need a morning routine, especially if you have littles, it is crucial to your mental health, to you as a person, to your motivation that you're looking for. So I will tell you what I do. We are in a period of where we are trying to adjust my morning routine because my morning routine isn't going to look exactly how it did a month ago when I wasn't in Florida to now. You need to not worry about having the perfect morning routine. Just get up and start it and try new things every single morning until you come up with a morning routine that genuinely makes you excited to get up in the mornings. So for me, that is getting up. I typically go run in the morning. I will prime. I get asked all the time, Whitney, what is priming? Look up Tony Robbins priming on YouTube. It'll absolutely change your life. Do this every single morning, and I guarantee it, you will feel so much better. It's just taking 15 minutes of being grateful every single morning. And when you start your morning every morning being grateful, It's hard to be mad about anything, all right? So I prime, I journal, I do I am statements. You guys know how huge I am on I am statements. Crucial to your mental health, again, because your brain feeds whatever you tell it. So if you're waking up every single morning and you're telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am powerful, your I am statements are going into your brain every morning. And that's what your brain is going to give off. So you're gaining your confidence, you're going to gain your motivation that you're looking for. You're going to gain a lot from doing your I am statements every morning. Whether you're looking in the mirror and saying them to yourselves or you're writing them down on a piece of paper, whatever it looks like for you, please do this every morning. Y'all stop trying to worry about getting the right workout in or having to go to the gym. If you don't have money to go to a gym or you don't have the time to go to a gym because you have littles, listen, I get it. I know I got some green beans or some corn or something of a canned good. Put those canned goods in a Walmart bag, 5, 6 in each bag. Put them both in your hands and lift those suckers, okay? Quit making excuses. When you are serious for changes in your life, and I mean serious for a change, you're going to do whatever it takes for that change, all right? Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Literally anything. And I feel like we've been hearing this saying since we were very little, each and every one of us. But it really is so true. Listen, I don't know if y'all know this about me or not. I can't is a bad word in our house. I don't let my kids say I can't. Because you can. It's just a matter of slowing down, thinking about it, taking the actions necessary to get there. Because you can do anything that you put your mind to. You want to make $1 million? You can do it. You want to be successful? You can do it. You want to start your own business? You can do it. You want to lose 45 pounds? You can do it. You want to be a professional dancer? You can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. It's the lack of discipline and the lack of making these promises to yourself and not keeping these promises to yourself. You start keeping promises to yourself that you're making and watch your life change. Watch your confidence rise. Watch your self-esteem rise. Watch who you become as a person when you start keeping promises to yourself. If you are somebody that's lacking motivation, if you are lacking the push to get off the couch, or lacking the push to do anything with your life right now, anything at all, find a hobby. Find something that makes you happy, whether it's painting, going outside for a run, going to walk, reading a book, whatever it is that makes you happy. Take 10 to 15 minutes a day doing that thing that makes you happy. Do something that makes you light up inside. Because listen, if you're a mom and you are listening to this, I'm sorry to tell you, but our kids don't always make us happy 24/7. If you are a stay-at-home mom or you're a working mom, your kids do not keep you happy 24/7. Lie again. They're little shits sometimes. They're yelling, they're fighting, they're not listening. They're not cleaning up the mess you asked them to an hour ago. They're driving you absolutely insane. So you need to take 10 to 15 minutes a day doing something that makes you happy, because you are a whole ass human outside of being their mom. You were a whole human before you had that human. And I think a lot of us have forgotten that. I think a lot of us feel like we're trapped in this jail cell of motherhood and we can't escape it. And we have to keep them alive, because if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? But you also have to keep yourself alive. You also have to keep growing yourself. You have to keep watering and filling your cup. Because if yours isn't full and you are in a complete drought in every aspect of your life right now, how do you plan to water your children, grow your children healthily? It's not going to happen. Take the 10 to 15 minutes a day doing something that lights you up inside. And do not feel guilty about it. This is also going to help with your stress levels. This is also going to help with you feeling like you're burnt out on everything that you're doing. Raising kids is the most exhausting thing on this planet. The most. You cannot tell me there is something else more exhausting than raising children. You can't do it. Self-care. Very crucial when you're a mama. And I know that y'all have heard that 115 times. When I was in my miserable state a year ago, I was not taking care of myself. Little Debbie's were coming out the box quicker than wildfire was spreading in the forest. Dr. Pepper and sweet tea were the only thing that lived in my bloodstream. And alcohol when I was partying on the weekends. I can tell a significant change in me as a person, in my mental health, and in my brain when I'm eating a little bit cleaner than to where I'm snacking all day. Listen, I got kids. we full of goldfish and Teddy Grahams and gummies and all the things, okay? Like, if you're a mom, your pantry probably looks like a grocery store full of snacks. And it's hard when it's just sitting there in front of you and you get bored because you're chasing all these kids around all day. And you're like, oh, like this isn't going to hurt me. You know, it's just one. And then one turns into two, and then two turns into seven, and then seven turns into 15. And then you turn around and a week's gone by and you've eaten the entire pantry down. I get it. I know. It's hard, but it comes down to discipline. How disciplined are you to stay away from it? How disciplined are you to change your life? How disciplined are you to take care of yourself, to create the most powerful version of yourself? Are you disciplined enough? Because if you're not disciplined enough to do that, then you're probably not disciplined enough to gain the motivation that you've been seeking. Who you're hanging out with has a really big impact on your life, has a really big impact on your motivation and on your mental health. Are you hanging out with people that bring you down? Are you hanging out with people that are involved in drama or seeking drama or creating drama every single day of their lives? Or are you hanging out with people that genuinely bring your spirits up, that match your energy, that are nothing but positive all the time, that don't talk down on other people? Listen, you guys, when I was in a very negative state just a year ago, I was the most hateful person on the planet. You could literally walk past me in Walmart, or you could be walking across the street when I was driving past you, and I would have something negative to say. I am not going to sit here and lie to you. I would literally say things like, oh, look at her. Like, who does she think why is she dressing like that? Those shorts do not fit her. Her hair color is way out there. She is not cute. What is she doing? That was me. I also hung out with people that talked like that all of the time. It was like if we couldn't bring other people down, then we weren't feeling comfortable with ourselves. If we saw other people on the street or in the store winning or full of confidence or completely feeling themselves and not giving a fuck about what anyone else was thinking, it made me feel uncomfortable because I was so uncomfortable with myself. Because I didn't have the discipline to take care of myself, because I didn't have the discipline to keep the promises to myself, because I was not a disciplined person, I was a negative person, I was a hateful person, and I didn't like to see other people win. So my point is, discipline is really the main thing it comes down to when you are searching or seeking anything, whether it's motivation or success or happiness, whatever it is, it all comes down to discipline. Do something that makes you happy. Every single day. Get a clear vision of what your goals look like. Where do you want to be in 6 months from now? Where do you want to be a week from now? Where do you want to be 3 years from now? Write a list of goals and get very clear on them and think about them. Put them somewhere where you can see them every single day so you don't ever stop running towards your goals. Vision boards are really good for this. I don't know if any of you have ever created a vision board, but I'm telling you right now, it is very helpful when you can create a vision board and have it up in front of you, and it's the first thing you see every single day. Acknowledge who you're hanging out with. Be aware if the people you are hanging out with are not healthy for you or healthy for the person that you're trying to become or create. Know and understand that it's okay to distance yourself from the people that make you feel some type of way. Get your morning routine down. Do your I am statements. Move your body. You don't even have to go work out. Go take a walk, just move your body, get your blood flowing, get the endorphins going at least 20 minutes a day. At least. When you do all of these things every single day and you start adding them up, one step at a time, don't try to wake up tomorrow and do all of this in one day. This is a time-consuming process. And remember, this is your journey. There is no finish line that we are trying to cross here. Don't be in a hurry to become perfect, because you will mess up good for perfect real quick. One day at a time, morning routine, do things that make you happy, acknowledge who you're hanging out with, eat just a little bit cleaner, talk to your higher power, your God, whoever, whatever you believe in, and leave that stress with them. They will take care of that, because if it's something that you can't control right now, if you can't control it in this second, let go of it, because it's not doing anything but eating you away, causing your depression, and taking time away from you. Stop seeking and craving motivation because it's not going to come to you, because it's not real. Discipline yourself just a little bit more every single day and watch that feeling of motivation naturally come to you. Watch your life fall into place once you can say no to things that are not serving you. Once you can walk away from the things that are toxic for you. Once you can wake up every morning, say, okay, I'm going to do 1% better today than I did yesterday. It is all a mind over matter thing. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of your emotions. You are in control of everything that goes on in your life. Discipline it just a little bit and watch the growth in yourself. By the way, if you ever need the energy to get off the couch, or you need the mental clarity to deal with all these kids you got running around, message me the word better and let's get you some ketones, okay? That also helps. But y'all already knew that. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much. I love growing, healing, and learning with each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your story. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your growth. Take care of yourself. You matter. Your story matters. Here we grow.